was because they did study. One of the things I needed to learn was to receive correction from those in the
Ooh.
and that is something that every minister has to learn. One of the most dangerous things to be is a person who is gifted but not correctable
Huh?
because you're dangerous.
Got what the word?
And so the one who loves instruction,
Oh, you did?
loves knowledge, the one who loves wisdom,
Oh, how you do it?
information, it carries
I got 5 minutes. How do you
being
put the amplified version?
correction.
How you do it? Come on, tell me.
Somebody who really is moving in the
What
right
is it called?
You gotta download. Well, you have to go to the website.
I am. What is it?
correction
There's
is blessed by the Lord, but the one who
Bible.
refuses correction, notice what he calls him. He says the one who refuses or hates correction, the word stupid is a word we don't.
So how you do it over here?
Not that we don't use the word stupid, but
Read the Bible, study the Bible, schools.
Brutish. It means it's like an animal. A man who doesn't like correction, who hates it, is like an animal. That's what he's saying. The word stupid is a connotation of an individual.
And I know a lot of people who don't like read. She don't like
He's not
correction.
wise at all. He's actually like an animal.
Oh,
He's another word.
wow. How you do that?
Uh-uh.
Can you put it on here then?
No, you gotta download the app. This is the app.
Oh, go ahead. I can't do it on here then?
Well, I wanna see if you can do it on. I had two on my computer.
Well, that's really not a good quality to have at all. Because you're not
Did you sign up?
in.
I gotta log in.
The one or he who thinks he knows something does not yet know. That's the option. In Romans 12, verse 16, simple word, do not be conceited.
See, this here is where you add.
Don't think that you got it all down
Why did it
because
do
you
that?
don't. Every day.
What is this? This up here. Look at that. Go up. That piece up in there. Hit that.
That?
Yeah, hit it.
Somebody once said,
Hit high.
a man who has himself for teacher as a fool.
Oh.
Now you come here.
Put the ones I want.
Which ones do you want?
Message.
Whoever loves instruction loves knowledge, but he who hates correction. Verse 2, a good man obtains favor from the Lord, but
Yeah, that's one good. NIV, that was a good one.
he will condemn. When it speaks of a good man, this is an ethically good man. And this is a man who pleases the Lord. As a result, God favors him.
What do you want?
He likes
The NIV.
So,
man. But
what other one do you want?
The New King James Version. We got that one? Oh, yeah, that's that one.
That's this one.
Okay. That's the King James Version, right?
It tells you right there, right?
Oh, this one
This
too.
one who is
Okay, I'm getting ready to change it.
Okay. To NIV.
This NIV.
That's what his whole life is.
Oh,
Built around.
What's the third one, Ken?
message.
Okay.
That is really bad. It's not as if he is thinking, I want to do only
I have the
bad.
good news.
Oh, NLT too is good.
And he says,
I love that.
his life is filled with his thoughts.
Well, you can go use
Okay.
it.
Thank you.
The result is that he receives
Be the bomb.
judgment. In John 5:28 and 29, Jesus said, do not marvel at this. The hour is coming in which all who are in the graves will hear his voice and come forth. Those who have done good to the resurrection of life. And those who have done evil to the resurrection of condemnation. And so the person who is of wicked intentions ultimately is judged by the Lord.
And
Verse 3, a man is not established by wickedness, but the root of the righteous.
man, my word's so small.
And so when it speaks of
You can
the root
change
of the
the
righteous,
size of the frame.
it's a picture of a tree
How?
that's planted.
Well,
And it's
when I put in this, there's somewhere.
They're drawing up the water, the moisture, the nutrients
Into
they
that.
need.
It asks you.
Result of that, they flourish.
It asks you how.
It's like what it says in Psalm 1, verses 1 through 3. Blessed is the man who walks not in the counsel of the ungodly, nor stands in the path of sinners, nor sits in the seat of the scornful. But his delight
Huh? What'd you say? What I got? Debbie.
Everybody, it's your boy Clancy. We are back with
What
day
is
12
that?
of Proverbs. As you can see, we went switch up a little bit. What's good, everybody? It's your boy Clancy. We are back with day 12 of Proverbs.
Debbie.
As you can see, we went switch up a little bit. We wanted to change just a tad
Grand
bit.
Rising, sir. How are you?
See what aesthetic it will give you. Feel
Is it just us on? I have a question for you, but I'm going to text
Debbie.
you, okay? I didn't hear you.
Hmm.
I'm going to text you. Thank you.
Oh, that's funny. Mhm. Debbie Bevel, can you hear me? Can you hear me?
I can hear you now, sir.
Awesome. How are you?
I am amazing. How are you?
I am outstanding.
Love it. I love it. Very
Uh,
good. So I need to send
12,
some.
12, 12. This reverend said, the first verse of 12 says, those who loved correction is great, and those who don't is stupid. I was like,
Mm-hmm.
dang.
Mm-hmm.
Like that.
Mm-hmm. I read that too.
Oh my God. Talking about that one today. Gonna learn today. They say,
Great morning. That was a hard pill to swallow for me, but I definitely had to learn that. So give me correction all day long.
Yes.
oh my goodness. Ooh-wee.
Camp, we can't hear anything. I'm not sure if you have volume on.
I don't
Thank
have
you.
anything.
I see. Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome. How was your weekend?
It's amazing.
That's what I'm
I
talking
spend intentional family time with my loved ones, so
about.
my
Okay.
weekends are always fire.
That's a good day. That's a good day, young lady. That's a good day, they say.
We took Elisha sledding.
Oh my God. Did you? Where you
So
take
much
them at?
fun.
Where y'all take them up? A state
Um,
or
we went to
federal?
a town, Nyack, where my son lives, and the hill was too big. I said, we're not taking him down that big hill. So they went halfway, and it was just so much fun. Right on
Okay.
the water. It's a
That's
river town, so it's just really very pretty.
wow.
Great just watching Elisha interact with other kids. He's just got so much love around him, and it
Mm,
shows. Yeah, it's beautiful times.
that's awesome.
So I spent time yesterday morning reading this proverb 12.
Did you?
I did. I've included it in my daily read, so it's part of the habit that I've created, or we've all created over the past 27 days
Yeah. Yeah.
here in LCA.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Beautiful thing.
I think that's what they are saying about this 12. They say how important discipline and, you know, involved with this. And I know they mentioned it, but again, when you read these proverbs, it's almost like, for instance, you ever binge watch something on TV?
I have
Okay.
years ago. I have.
When you binge watch, the reason why you binge watch because there's something about it that just it's they call it a hook or something like that. And the hook leaves you standing like if you used to watch soap operas when you were younger. Hey there, Darlena. How you doing, sweetie? How you doing, Miss D? And what's up, Action Jackson? But they said when you were you can actually binge watch something because it keeps you coming back. It keeps you coming back. So as you continue to study these proverbs, it's something that it should just want more. You want more,
Mhm.
and I was listening to it yesterday. They said, I mean today, and the guy says, you know what, I think I'm gonna let y'all hear it yourselves today. How about that?
Sounds
I
good.
want y'all to hear it the way I heard it. Because y'all think I be lying. I know y'all do. But it's okay. I'm sure I ain't lying. I promise you. All right, here we go. Okay. The wisdom. Look at this cat.
But his delight is in
So we're gonna go here, and he don't go all the way through it like I want to. So listen to this part.
12 at verse 1. I'll read to verse 4 and we'll get into our study. And incidentally, as you already know,
Can y'all hear that?
Yes.
Yes, we can hear.
Okay.
excuse me, the first several chapters of Proverbs, you were able to take 3 or 4 verses, or sometimes even more, and because they all tied into one central thought, we would cover a lot of verses at one time just by taking those verses together and then just looking for the point that was being made. But Solomon has now gone into a style of giving a single proverb or perhaps two that carry the same thought. And so it's a little more difficult, to be honest with you, to give you studies on the rest of the chapters because each one of those verses could really be almost a study of its own. And so I'm trying to gel these things so that we can get the heart of what he would have us to know. And that's what we'll be doing here in chapter 12. So let's begin reading at verse 1, chapter 12 of book of Proverbs, verses 1 through 4, and we'll get into our study. Solomon writes, whoever loves instruction loves knowledge, but he who hates correction, stupid.
So let's look at it. It says right there, whoever loves discipline. And if you look here, I'm gonna come over here. Do y'all see this? This is the New International, New Life, and this is the King James Version. The King James Version is probably more. It says, whoever loves instruction loves knowledge, but he who hates correction is stupid. And I think it just, you know, slapped me for the day. Can I say that? I just got beat up because it says, and I heard that word. Anybody in the room ever been called stupid besides me? I know I've been. I guess nobody is. Okay.
Not to my face.
No, she's so
To
dead.
my face, to my face, to my face.
Oh, they said it to your face, D. Darlene. They ain't say it to your face, did they?
To my face right now within the past week.
What? Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Like I know for Kim Satchel, and I'm gonna say it again. I never wanted to read direction. I never, ever, Lynn will tell you in a minute, I am not the man that wanted to read directions. But if I heard it like this, maybe I today I was just like I think Reese said, it's hard hitting. You know, anybody ever been in a place where somebody was like trying to correct you and maybe you got upset? Now you're a leader, but we all think we know everything.
So we're about to see a super change in you, huh, Kim?
Oh my God. Listen. This and it ain't gonna happen overnight. So I just keep on saying God ain't through with me yet. But listen, in leadership, like a parent, how many of y'all feel like you were right in everything you said to that child when your mother tried to correct you? Ah, yeah, yeah. Y'all ain't gonna be honest today. Come on, let's talk back. Or nobody hears me.
We hear you.
Oh, you can.
Oh, we
Yeah,
hear
we
you.
hear you. We hear you
Oh,
loud and clear. You just talking so much stuff, stepping all up on folks' on toes and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
you know what? I'm just like, wait a minute. He says, right? For those who loves that. And I just was like, ah, yeah, yeah. Okay. Now watch this as he continues on.
I wonder if he meant me to say it like that, but
That's the word.
a good man obtains favor from the Lord, but a man of wicked intentions he will condemn. A man is not established by wickedness, but the root of the righteous cannot be moved. An excellent wife is the crown of her husband, but she who causes shame is like rottenness in his bones. We'll stay there a long time tonight. Okay, here we go.
Okay. That's the way I heard it like today when I was listening to this thing. And I said, again, when I do study the Proverbs, a lot of times I'm always that cat that's like, I didn't get it. I don't understand it. And right now, in all that I'm getting, I have to get this understanding. So that's when I go to somebody to explain it to you. So a lot of times, just like when it comes to different corrections, have you ever been around a family member that might have tried to correct you? You know, it's not that. Have you ever been around a person like your person on the job that's younger than you that may have tried to correct you? Has there ever been a place you've been? Watch this. Have there ever been a place that you've been and you've been there before, but now the person sees something different and you still see it the same? And I just have to ask these questions. So, Deidre Lynn,
Yes.
yeah, that's good stuff. So, Deidre, if you could come and read for us today. There we go. Good morning.
Good morning. From
Yeah,
where to
1 to 31. I mean, 1 to 11.
any particular version?
No, whatever you feel. Gotta get it.
Mhm.
You can't read the message. That's Naima. You let her read.
Okay.
The message is for the ghetto.
All right. This is the NK New King James. Whoever loves instruction loves knowledge, but he who hates correction is stupid. A good man obtains favor from the Lord, but a man of wicked intentions he will condemn. A man is not established by wickedness, but the root of the righteous cannot be moved. An excellent wife is the crown of her husband, but she who causes shame is like rottenness in his
Mm.
bones. The thoughts of the righteous are right, but the counsels of the wicked one are deceitful. The words of the wicked are lie in wait for blood, but the mouth of the upright will deliver them.
Mm.
The wicked are overthrown and are no more, but the house of the righteous will stand. A man will be condemned according to his wisdom, but he who is of a perverse heart will be despised. Better is the one who is slighted, but has a servant, than he who honors himself, but lacks bread. A righteous man regards the life of his animal, but the tender mercies of the wicked are cruel. He who tills his land will be satisfied with bread, but he who follows frivolity is devoid of understanding.
Mm. Speak to me. How
Well,
does?
as they say, there's a lot to unpack there,
Mm-hmm.
but it's showing a lot of the contrast between the righteous and the wicked,
Mm-hmm.
which Proverbs is good in. Um, and discipline or correction, it was interesting how you started off the conversation about reading directions or instructions, and how the, the some despise instruction. And I think I went to the opposite end of that spectrum because I'm a person that I'm always looking for the instruction. And if the worst thing you can do to me is like take the directions out of the box, I'm just lost. Like, and I think that there's a medium in between that. Like, you don't look for the directions to begin with. I mean, we are literally at opposite ends of the spectrum. I'm always looking for the directions. Maybe the directions accidentally fell out. Like, I'm done. I won't even try. I'm like, I don't even know how I'm supposed to go from A to Z without the directions.
Mm.
So sometimes I think that there's a medium in between where you gotta want to jump in and figure it out, and then we kind of walk through it and talk through it through the process. I think
Mm.
might be the medium there. But when it comes to being the person who hates correction, I know as a child I wasn't a fan of it. I'm gonna be honest.
Really? Let it
No
come.
one.
Let me find.
Mm-mm. Think about it. I didn't want to get my hands smacked, or I didn't want to be told no. And even as a parent giving out direction, I did not want to be defied.
Mm-hmm.
So, it's scriptures or like reading Proverbs here where we can all benefit from direction.
Absolutely. Absolutely. What else? Anything else? Anybody else get anything out of this today?
Well, verse 4 was good too, where it said the excellent wife is the crown of her husband, but she who causes shame is like rottenness in his bones. I thought that was very graphic. That's a very strong thought. I think of something being rotten, you can't even cut the bad part out. Like, you gotta toss the whole thing, like, it's done. Can't use it.
Oh my gosh. You know what I like about, you want to know what and I keep on saying this, ladies and gentlemen, what I really love about the Bible and and its teachings, it gives you, when Lynn said it keeps on, it doesn't tell you which one to take. Everybody in this room has a choice, period. And he doesn't say you got to go to church. You ain't got to read the Bible. He didn't say you got to pray, right? He didn't tell you none of that. He says you choose. This is the point of it. It's like no matter which way we choose, you're going to choose, period. Whether you choose that one or you choose this. Like they said, what you can go with this or you can go with that. You can go with this or you can go with that. You can go with this or you can go with that. You understand what I'm saying? So this is so good when you say, he says you don't have to, like I was the person, I don't want to read it. Like Lynn, she's man, I'm just saying.
And not choosing is a choice too.
That's a choice. That and a lot this is why in this in this it talks a lot about discipline. Self discipline. Not me disciplining you. It's your self discipline, right? You can do this, but like action Jackson, what am I saying here, bro, when we do this? Talk about this.
Hi, Serena. Good morning. This is Debbie Bevel. How are you?
Go ahead, action.
Well, simple. We need direction. And to me, I love the way y'all said that first verse. But he that don't is stupid. It's weird because I'm in a truck. I don't know nothing about this truck. And this week, I had to read the instructions. I had to go to the manual because I'm still learning. And I still go back to my elders that's gone on before us.
Mm-hmm.
And my uncle used to tell us, read the instructions, try to get an understanding, and ask questions. Because the only dumb question is the question you don't ask.
Mm-hmm.
And you got to ask it. And I call people that I knew have driven this truck before, a newer or older, because
Mm-hmm.
I'm still learning. And another thing they used to tell me, if you quit learning, you a dead man or woman walking.
Mm.
So looking at all of this, these first 11 verses, I mean, like y'all said, it was slap in the face, like, wow, I wasn't listening back then. I wasn't mature like I should have been. I thought I knew a lot, didn't really know much at all as I found out. And now in this mature stage, I'm excited about this year. I'm excited about thriving. I'm excited about what's to come. And like I said last week, this whole month, Yah has been telling me trusting. Just trust, blind faith, believe, read the instructions and follow them.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what I'm doing. And these first 11, that's the simple thing I put it before I yield. Listen to the instructions of these proverbs, follow them daily.
Daily.
I will. And I'm watching things. Like I said, I'm very mature now. I can see the growth personal. And with that, I yield.
Man, listen. Listen, Linda. You talking, brother. Come on up here. Let's see. Yes.
Good morning, Grand Rising, everybody.
Good morning.
I just wanted to chime in about the correction. And, Lynn talked about, when we were little and, also, when you're chastising your kids. But this, to me, Proverbs is speaking of, and as an adult. as well,
Hold
and
hold on,
it's like
Naima. You said Proverbs is speaking what?
as a correction to my life as an adult. You
Mm-hmm.
know, I don't even have to go back. Because I'm staying in today and how it's hitting me today.
Mm-hmm.
It's as Action Jackson saying, it's guiding me today. God is saying to us, these things are going to happen. You're going to be tempted. You're going to be tested. So, especially when we talked about the scales and stuff in business and our business practices. So we have to, receive this correction today. Like, listen, it's coming down the pike. It may hit you in different ways. So, be aware, be prepared. You have been warned.
Hello.
That's what I was thinking of. So thank
Ooh.
you.
Now listen, this is the thing. You've been saying like you're raising your nieces right now. They're how
My
old are you?
granddaughter.
Your granddaughters. Okay. Oh,
Mhm.
your daughter. How old your granddaughter?
She's 15. I got a teen, honey. Lord Jesus. Lord Jesus.
Oh Lord, but this is good. This is good.
Mhm.
Let me tell you. Oh my God. Let me tell you, them teens and what they're gonna drive you to drink, right?
You ain't, listen, that's what I'm saying. Right
Exactly.
before these proverbs, I would have gripped her up by the neck now. But I realized that
Mm-hmm.
I'm in a unique position to teach now.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
This is what is helping to adjust myself so
Mm-hmm.
that I realize where I'm at. I'm in a position now to teach always.
Yeah.
She's with me to learn, and I'm grateful for that.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Oh my God. Ah, why you do that, Darlena? Go ahead. Talk.
I don't
Oh,
want no more.
uh-huh.
I don't want no more.
You don't want no more.
I want no more. I remember not only raising my teenage kids, but y'all know I was a foster mother for 20 years.
Mm-hmm.
And in that time, most of the kids were teenagers. And baby, they tested my gangster regularly. Regularly. One girl, she came, she wasn't even there for 2 days, and she kept calling me sweetie. Okay, sweetie, no problem. Like, but hold on. In this house, I'm Miss Rose, I'm Mama, I'm Miss Darlene, I'm whatever else, but I ain't your sweetie. Well, I was just trying to, no, 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 no. That wasn't for you to say anything back. We don't do commentary in this house. You are told what to do and you do it. No words after that. Well, so I know what teenagers do. So no, thank you. No, listen. Okay, so in my life right now, people be,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
and when they call me and they say, I have a child this age,
Exactly. Exactly.
I'm not doing it. I'm not being nobody's stepmama. I'm not. You got how old? How old are you again?
Mm-hmm.
No, thank you. It's hard work. And Naima, I send you so much love and so much support in what you are doing. I know what that's like, and I know, you never know what you might have to do for your family. And
Right.
I say all the time when people invite me to do stuff, somebody just invited me to go skydiving. I said, I can't go skydiving because my grown kids are stupid. I might have to be alive to take care of my grandkids at some point. Yeah, you just never know. So I get that 1,000%. I would 100% do it for my grandchildren if it was needed. But I promise you, it is not the first. It's not the way I want to go. So my hat goes out, my heart goes out, my everything goes out to you, Naima. And if you ever need somebody to vent to, call me up. I know about it.
Yes, ma'am. I'm over here hollering, listening to you, girl. Yes, Jesus. Y'all
Sweet,
pray for me.
sweetie.
Good. That is good.
Okay,
God.
sweetie.
Oh wow. Oh wow. All right. Well, you read the 31. So I'm gonna need somebody to pick it up. I mean, you read the 10,
11.
11. Okay. I'm gonna need somebody to pick up 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20, 21. 20. Yeah, 20. So if somebody could, who got their Bibles today? D, where you at? Been quiet over there.
I'm driving.
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
gotta be careful out there, young lady. It's cold. All right.
I wish I could read too, but I'm driving as well.
Okay.
But I got my book.
Good stuff. Good stuff. Thank
Got
you.
my book.
The word wicked, it comes up here. The wicked. Wicked.
Hmm?
Y'all see that? It says the wicked. Who's the wicked? See that?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Wicked. No.
What did you do?
All right. The wicked desire the stronghold of evildoers. Evildoers. The wicked desires the stronghold of evildoers, but the root of the righteous endures. Evildoers are trapped by their sinful talk, and so the innocent escape trouble. Naima,
Yes,
is not,
sir.
can you read number 12 in the message, please?
Okay, give me a sec. Had it pulled up.
Hmm.
Okay, number 12.
Yes.
Okay, it says, what the wicked construct finally falls into ruin, while the roots of the righteous give life and more life.
I need somebody to break that one down. Because, see, it just said a whole lot, but I want you guys to actually understand what this one is really saying. What did that say to you, Miss Naima?
Um, you see, I have to use now. Things, wickedness is being constructed right now.
Yes, yes,
Okay,
yes.
all around the world. I don't know if y'all paying attention. Um, but it's going to finally fall into ruin.
Mhm.
If then, if you're going to be wicked and you're going to construct stuff, it's going to fall to ruin. But the root, what's on the inside of the righteous,
Mm,
brings
mm.
forth life and more life. So it goes to whose side are you on? Are you on the wicked, or are you the righteous? And righteous, when you talk about the root, that means it's way down in there. That means that wisdom is way down in there, and it's going to bring forth life and more life.
Ah.
Making those right decisions, like
Mm.
not strangling my granddaughter.
Right, 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 right. I'm gonna need this to happen here. Come on up here, Lynn.
Well, you have two. options there, or two different things that are being spoken about: the
Mhm.
wicked and the righteous. And the wicked, and what was, I think that was the last chapter we talked about, like integrity and business dealings and stuff like that. A lot of times the wicked, like Naima said, always constructing something, get rich fast, or these
Oh,
these things that don't last,
mm,
and they fall apart and ruin. And when you think of something like the root of the righteous, and you think of roots, roots run deep. And if you compare it to a tree can withstand the bad times and different things, but because it's rooted deeply, it's gonna last. That with that integrity is gonna last, and it's gonna weather a whole bunch of stuff, and it is gonna, and this is like, and what lasts is the success, the integrity, the faithfulness.
wow,
So the roots are, I mean, whenever you think of roots, you think of something being immovable. You think of something that has a good grasp. If you've ever tried to pull a really strong root out of the ground, you got to put your back into it. So when we liken ourselves to like a tree and having deep or long lasting roots, that means that we're going to over time prove to be faithful, or over time to be proven to be righteous and with integrity.
wow, 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 wow. So it's kind of watch this. I want y'all to hear this one. It says, "He that wotteth wisdom despiseth his neighbor. He who voids wisdom despiseth his neighbor, but a man of understanding holdeth his peace." Anybody in here, like, watch this, like, watch this. Anybody notice the difference in the neighborhood today? How many, like, I know Darlena can relate to this because we both from the same area. But listen, we used to have what we call block parties. We used to have Miss Brown who lived next door to us. Miss Brown, you could actually, anybody realize you could go to Miss Brown's house and ask for some sugar. In fact, if you walk and you see Miss Brown and you didn't speak, it's gonna be a problem. Miss Brown could whoop your tail. This is when the neighbors, so many people like today don't even know their neighbor. Am I right about it? Some people see people and don't even say good morning. This is see, you missed this is information we have been taught as young kids. But yet you don't even say good morning. Do you have to know somebody to say good morning? Do you have to know me to say good morning? You're a truck driver. You out there in the truck yard. Is it bad to say, "What's up, bro? How you doing? Good morning." Ain't nothing wrong with a smile. Do you understand what it says? It says right here, watch this. But a man of understanding holdeth his peace. Does that make a difference?
What verse is that?
12. That was 11, 12. The same one you just read. See, the verse that I just read and the way I got it, and you'll look at it from here, and this is the explanation because, see, a lot of us, that's when I asked you to explain it when you read it. Read 12, 11, 12. Read 11, 12.
You talking about
I thought we
11?
were reading chapter 12. What?
I thought we were too. Because chapter
Can't find
12, 11 says the one who stays on the job has food on the table.
Yeah.
That's what yours say?
Yes.
Yeah.
Hold on. I'm way off then. At least y'all on point with me today.
Absolutely.
I
Look,
must
at
have.
least I got my book. At least I'm out that class.
She got, she got her book today. Book of Proverbs.
I got
Everybody
my
should have
books
that.
right.
But okay. I'm going. I'm going. Go to the next one. Go to the level. Go to the rest of the chapter, if you will. Please, Naima. Please, smack. Who is reading it?
Okay, give me a minute. Let me pull it back up.
Are people looking like, what? Is that? Yeah,
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
Nine, 12.
forgive me.
No, that's right. You want me to read from what? 13?
21. I mean, yeah,
Oh,
20.
okay. Wise people take advice. The gossip of bad people gets them in trouble. The conversation of good people keeps them out of it. Well spoken words bring satisfaction. Well done work has its own reward. Fools are headstrong.
Stop.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I want you to go back one.
Mm-hmm.
And you said you're reading from the message.
Yes.
All
So
right.
to 13, the gossip.
13, yeah. The wicked is snared by the transgression of the lips of his lips.
Mm-hmm.
Just shall come out of trouble. See, now you read that, and I had to go back to it because you said something in 13. Say it again.
The gossip of bad people gets them in
Gossip.
trouble. Mm-hmm.
Gossip of bad people. Gossip of bad people. It gets them in trouble. What? And then what?
The conversation of good people keeps them out of it, out of trouble.
What's a bad person?
The, so my sister gossips a lot, but she's not a bad person. And I had to like tell her, people who I forgot what something like, if you're gonna talk about things, talk about things, not people.
Mm.
And she started doing that, so she's becoming very good at it. Because every time she's gossiping, she's getting into a lot of trouble, like literally, and she don't even know why. But that's
Mm-hmm.
why, because you're gossiping about people and you're putting
Mm-hmm.
yourself in the middle of it.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Naima, there was a proverb that spoke on that word gossip.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It's
I
a
don't
proverb.
remember.
You know,
Mm-hmm.
remember,
Mm-hmm.
there's one. It talks on gossip.
It
See,
does.
huh?
I
Does
said
it?
it's one that does. I don't remember which one it is right now, but
And
yeah.
I think that's when you say, "Who need to be in?" Do anybody know somebody that gossip?
Yes. Mhm.
Anybody know?
Yes.
You do. You know.
Yes. Hmm. And
Gosh.
and I learned, when you are talking about one thing I want people say, don't talk about people that's not in the room. That's one
Right.
thing I heard. And the
Hello.
other thing is about gossip is when you want to gossip about other people, what's going on with you? What are you not willing to look at in you that you want to put the focus on someone else? No, stay right here. These three fingers, when you point that finger, they say it's three fingers pointing back at you.
Yes.
What's
Yeah.
going on with you? And even if I'm, ready to say something about somebody, hold up, wait a minute, what's going on with me? Or if I see something in somebody that's bothering me that I want to say something, what's going on? I only see it because it's in me.
Mm-hmm.
So
Mm-hmm.
it's a lot of wisdom in that.
Did you hear that? Did y'all hear that part right there? See, I just said, do anybody know anybody that gossip?
Mhm.
Everybody on this class should just say me. At one point, you
At
gossip.
one point, yeah.
This is the real deal, and that's when it hits home for us if you can relate. Like everybody in this room
Yeah.
at one point or a time. but he says a good person, and then you, oh, okay.
Mhm.
Go to the next. Go to the next. We got
We just read about it last week.
Mhm.
Yeah,
what? What'd you
we
say?
just read about it last week in chapter 11, verse 13. A gossip betrays confidence, but a trustworthy person keeps a secret.
Mhm.
Oh, what did you say? What did you just say in the beginning of that? What is it? Say it again.
A gossip betrays confidence, but a trustworthy person keeps a secret.
So they betray confidence. What you mean? What is that saying?
Well, if you're told, well, a lot of times things are told to us in confidence. So when you gossip about it, you're betraying that confidence. I mean, we probably know people like that, but you've definitely seen it
I only
portrayed
got three.
where a person
Mm.
pours their heart out to somebody,
Woo.
and then they turn around. No sooner than that person leave the room, they done picked up the phone and telling somebody business.
Oh
So
my.
you're betraying that person's confidence.
Okay. Okay. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead, Naomi. Go ahead. Read. Y'all
You
need to.
want me to start at 14?
Yeah,
Go
please.
back. Okay. Well spoken words bring satisfaction. Well done work has its own reward.
Hmm.
Fools are headstrong and do what they like. Wise people take advice.
Oh my God. Fools, what?
Are headstrong.
Do you know what headstrong mean?
They only hear themselves. They think that they're right all the time or they know what's best for everybody. Thank you, sweet.
Jesus, take the wheel, girl. Go ahead, read.
Mhm, mhm.
I'm like, I'm turning it off right now.
No, but no, see, the way that you're doing it is really the right way
Mhm.
because each one is saying something a little different. And so with Proverbs, you do have to slow it down each verse because they're saying something different. So you're doing right.
Yeah.
Fools have short fuses and explode all too quickly. The prudent quietly shrugs off insults.
Stop. I want y'all to hear this one here.
Mhm,
Did y'all
mhm.
hear? Did y'all hear? I need you to come up to the mic, Chris, for 1 second. Y'all remember when Chris says there's a way when you, even when you speak. Now watch this. Do you realize when you're talking, when you communicate with someone, the most effective way is to what? Listen.
Yes.
And don't listen to respond, but listen to what?
Understand.
Don't listen to, yeah,
Understand.
understand.
See,
Yeah.
when this is what happens. Let me share something with you. The moment somebody use a profanity, just that word, a curse word, shh, just stop. Stop right there. Because it's going to take it to anybody ever argued to where they had a headache, blood pressure was up.
Yes.
You feel this. You know when you're right. You know when you need to just shut your mouth because you're getting ready to go, what listen, okay, let's just stop.
Ooh, here we go left.
This is that woosah. Like Darlene said, just take a deep breath. That
I
deep breath.
want to share a story about that. I was having a conversation with my son, my oldest son.
Mhm.
And then he was having a conversation about my youngest son and the time that they were at work and that my youngest son had went all the way, it went there
Mhm.
and could nobody bring him back down. And as I'm listening, I'm remembering when my oldest son was like that too. And they was like, oh, he got that from his dad. And I was like, no, he didn't. He got that from me.
Oh
I
my
had to really sit back. I say, whoa, because I work every day, not to allow me to get to that point. Because
yes.
I know once
Yes.
I'm going to see red and it's going to take everything But it took me, I just realized that though. I gotta say that like, whoa, they are me. Wow.
Yeah.
So like it
Mhm.
says, that
Mhm.
fuse, that short fuse, it would explode quickly.
Yeah.
Mm.
Chris, come up here, bro. Chris know what
Yes,
I'm
sir.
talking to. Remember you was in the truck the other day, you just said something like you just had to lower your voice. Remember that day? And Chris is one of them persons, he can way out, he'll go left on your behind in a minute. And I know it. And Chris, them dispatches and they will lead you to go there. And this is when Chris listen, and this is what Naima says, you really have to work. There is something daily, as I'm saying this, that you have to work on to literally create the new habit that you don't go there. Come on, Chris, you can talk, please.
Yes, I was saying this in this new season and
Mm,
the maturity. Uh, I told my voice last week because the money been funny and the change been strange for 6 weeks with the previous company, and they shifted me and assisted me, and that's nobody but the work of the Most High and my own integrity that they found the company I'm with now that was a partner company. And just last Thursday, I saw the maturity. I had to keep my voice like it is now, and I had
hmm
to let them know. Even when we just read the proverb last week about the just scales,
mm,
I said, I don't care what you're thinking or whoever's stealing. I said, when judgment comes to your house, whether it's everything that's been done wrong toward me, I said, first, I acknowledge if I'm wrong. I had to come in this tone, that Christopher, but let them know this scale is incorrect. And when you get what's coming to you,
hmm
you're
hmm
going to remember what you've done unto me,
hmm
you know? And I said, you're going to do unto others what you want
mm,
them to do unto you.
hmm Come on, brother. That's
And
one. That's
because
one.
I stayed this strong, guys, y'all seen me go all the way out when I'm flipping out about something that happened to me
Yeah.
on this line, and y'all see the new me that's
Yes. Yes.
working to keep me balanced because I have to drive this truck. And I was just speaking with a driver yesterday. I
Yes.
said, if we let someone take us there, we
Yes.
let
Yes.
someone rise that pressure, we're giving them control of our
hmm
attitude. I said, I'm
Uh-oh.
talking from my own mistakes in the past.
Yes.
I'm
Yes.
speaking about me. I said, but brother, I have so much peace to know that what's coming is coming to us. But I still got to make this happen. And if I'm going to be an example before my son, ministry, and everything that I do, I got to continue daily to work on me. And I said, with that, my brother, I said, I'm learning myself.
hmm
And as I'm learning myself and letting these proverbs and the wisdom of the elders of old and now and the young correct and help me, I
hmm
know I'm going to do greater this year. I know I'm going to get everything that's due unto me. And I
hmm
said, the wealth of the wicked is laid up for the just. So I'm seeing the change in me. And I can now hear somebody else vent after they finish and say, hey, now what you going to do about it?
hmm
I get it. You're upset. You got to calm down so you can think logically because that's what I'm working on now. And like I posted in the chat, and I'll yield with this, wisdom speaks. The question is, are you and I listening and taking heed and following instruction? And with that, I yield.
We. You the backbone. Go ahead, Naima. We gotta go. We gotta go. I'm trying to get past this, man. We trying to go. We gotta go. This was a
Yeah,
good
this it's okay. Slow it down because we have to slow down and do that practical application,
one.
and look and find where we are with these proverbs.
That's
All
what it's
right.
about. That's what it's all about. Self.
It is. So it's okay if we don't, we stopping to understand what we reading.
Yes.
Yes. So 17 in the message. Truthful
Mhm.
witness by a good person clears the air, but liars lay down a smokescreen of deceit. Just
Mm,
what Chris was just talking about.
mm,
R- Rash language cuts and maims, but there is healing in the words of the wise.
Come on.
Mhm. Healing in the words of the wise.
What did he just say? He said, when you
Hmm.
look at this whole thing, he said, listen, he says, you have to treat others.
Hmm.
Now, watch this. This is the hardest part. You gotta learn how to treat others the way you this is how,
Hmm.
watch this, it's gonna work. How many of us want our businesses to flourish?
Hmm.
Yes, I do.
I do.
How many of us want to live a long life?
I do.
140, yes.
Hmm.
Yeah. So it's like, but Chris just said it. He says, and she just said it too. Y'all look at this. He says, learn how to treat others.
Hmm.
You want to be treated.
Yeah.
You hear me? Am I making
Yeah.
sense? You gotta, and this is the thing. When you're angry, it's hard to treat others too, because you ain't
Right.
trying. I'm just saying. This is when your kid will say you being disrespectful,
Hmm.
disrespect to the word.
Right.
You being disrespected to God now, because see, you know.
Hmm.
Am I talking? Come on now.
Yes.
Yes, come on, Naima. Read. I'm gonna
All
shut.
right.
I'm try.
We trying.
I'm
Truth
trying.
lasts. Truth lasts. Lies are here today and gone tomorrow. Evil scheming distorts the schemer. Peace planning brings joy to the planner. No evil can overwhelm a good person, but the wicked have their hands full of it. God can't stomach liars. He loves the company of those who keep their word. Sorry.
How many of y'all really
Prudent people don't flaunt their knowledge.
stop? I had to come over here. I didn't let you go too far.
Okay.
Y'all,
Mhm.
y'all better go back through these words, these daggone things, these verses. I'm gonna just say something. What's the last verse you just said? Say that one.
Um, prudent don't flaunt their knowledge. Well, you
Hmm.
want me to go back to 22?
No. Oh, that's good. Go to right
Mhm.
there. Prudent don't. Go ahead, read that.
Oh, prudent don't flaunt their knowledge. Talkative fools broadcast their silliness.
Mm-mm-mm.
Hold
Mm,
on. Hold.
mm,
I know I ain't gonna get through this today because I got.
mm, 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 mm,
I've been trying.
mm.
What verse you at right now?
That's 23.
You okay? Go back. Go back. It was where was the liars? I heard you say God don't like a liar.
22. God can't stomach liars.
He can't even stomach this
Mm.
thing.
Mm-mm, mm-mm.
And
He can't stomach liars.
how many people honor their dad or their mother? You honor.
Yes.
I'm gonna just ask you that question. How many people honor anybody? Is there
Mm-hmm,
anybody that you could say you honor? Like Lynn said she wouldn't do something because she honored her dad.
mm-hmm.
That what do that mean? Help me out. Why are you where you are, Naima, right now? Talk about that part.
You
The liar.
honor people who bring, something, who has given you something, who has given you wisdom.
Come on.
Over the years, over a period of time. And you want to honor them. You want to honor because had it not been for their wisdom, you would have found yourself in some unfortunate events. Or you found yourself in some unfortunate events and then you remembered that wisdom. And so you go back and honor that person, like, you know what, mom, dad, I should have listened.
Oh Lord Jesus, take the wheel. Come
And you
on.
just honor them with and thanking them, for giving you that wisdom and knowledge,
Thank you.
whether you listen to it or not,
Hmm.
so that's what it means to me.
Hmm. That's good. So, go ahead, Naima. I think you got 2 minutes. You got 1 minute. Cover something. Go ahead and read the last verse or
You want
something.
me? Okay.
Jesus. Read up again. Finish that up. Finish it up.
I'm gonna do my best. The diligent find freedom in their work. The lazy are oppressed by work.
I ain't gonna say it.
I know you
Turn
ain't.
my mic
We'll
off.
talk about that tomorrow.
I had to turn it off.
Worry weighs us down. A cheerful word picks us up. A good person survives misfortune, but a wicked life invites disaster.
Oh yeah, yeah.
A lazy life is an empty life,
Mm,
but early to rise gets the job done. Good men and women travel right into life.
mm.
Sin's detours take you straight to hell.
Take the wheel. Did you?
Mm-mm-mm.
Say hell at the end of that. We going to hell. Listen. I don't know. Hey, Darlene, I don't know what's going on. These proverbs. Listen, and we got to go deeper into that in a minute. I want you guys to go over that, but you got to see which one resonated with you. The verse. Which verse out of these
Mhm.
31 verses that
Mm,
she had?
mm.
Which one of them resonates with you? And we're going to come back in here first thing in the morning and
Okay.
cover that. You got the whole chapter, but I want you to really sit back and do this because he said, whatever one resonates with you, this is the one I want you to meditate on.
Mm-hmm.
Just meditate on that verse. Now that we read chapter 12, we tried to get through all of them, but we didn't. But I want you guys now, all y'all are adults, just take one of them. I didn't say take the whole chapter. Take one verse out that chapter
Mm-hmm.
and tell me which one resonates with you. With that being said, ladies and gentlemen, Miss Naima, I didn't mean to take you through that, but Lord have mercy, I got an idea for you guys tomorrow. Anyway, have a great
Love you
day.
guys. Have a blessed day.
Hey, don't say congratulations to them Philadelphia Eagles. Oh,
Eagles. Eagles. Eagles.
yes. Have a great day, over.
Spell it right. Spell it right. Spell it right.
They said the mayor didn't spell it right. He didn't.
Right.
What's up with that? What's up with that, Darlene? That's your
Okay.
friend. What's up? What's
Oh,
up?
look at Pop
She didn't
Top got his
spell it
picture
right.
in the background. Go ahead, Pop
Yeah,
Top.
got his picture in the background. Yes. I love it.